Yeah, Scorpio, welcome. Those of you who are new, I'm Raven from Arendelle of Norway. Welcome to the Nordic Pirates. This is probably the only channel where we also now and then combine runes, so you will learn to know a little bit about them. Now we are going to empty this camera until the camera turns off, I think, and do a really read, because this is only a couple of days left and the landlord will be here, and then we have to be good girls and stay in a really hot room. So you already did a love read yesterday, so I'm not sure we're going to do that. So what I do suggest is that we are going to go through the houses in your zodiac, or at least those who are of more importance than the others. So you will find maybe there is some love stuff going on there, work, progressions, property, family, depression, Xanax. I need a beer. I need shank. I need, I need a rest. I need to go on a vacation. I need umbrella drinks. Or maybe there is a special message that says from the sages that, maybe just a vacation will do this stuff for you. So that's what we're going to have a look at. And we're going to use the awesome I'm Not a Unicorn cards. The unicorn cards from Paolo Barbieri, and he's a master. And of course, we can't do a read without having the formula of the astrology. So let's get started, wasting no more time. So Scorpio, we are also going to use the awesome cat cards. Oh yes. We do love cats. We do love cats. So, what will be the advice from the spirit? Look, already we have the death here, death instructions. Nice, isn't it? We know that there's going to be a large transformation ahead of us. And most of us, we need to get our finger out of our, wherever we have it. Really sorry for that, especially in particular if I create a large sound that hurts your ear. I hope you can still hear me. I'm so sorry. I'm still not used to the fact I actually have a microphone. So let's try house number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. So we have Aquarius in reverse in our first house. And that tells me that there is a lot of isolation among you Scorpios. And I have got a lot of that lately. A lot of Scorpios isolate yourself. You do not trust people, and I can't say I disagree. Myself, I attracted people. I like different people, freaky people, people who are not pretentious, and really when we attract people into our lives who do everything they can in their power to destroy you, then you need to ask yourself, why did I allow these people into my house, my life? Yeah, that piece. There's a red one. Okay, so Aquarius in reverse here speaks about people I recognize you on this field, like you feel like the entire world turned against you. They don't understand you, they judge you, and so your way in taking action is that, well, if you can't take me as I am, fuck all of you. You don't exist to me anymore. I'm going to enjoy my own company, and I'm going to take action there. But the question is how? How are you going to take action? This is where we're going to get some help from the unicorns. So, Scorpio, this would be your path of ascension right now. Praise the universe. So we are going to use these awesome, beautiful cards. So what can the unicorns tell us about the first book? What advice? I think we wait till the end. To the end of the first house, because I feel like they have an advice. They have an advice, and I think let's not spoil it. Let's not spoil it. Okay. So show me why are they so strange? They are in all directions here. That's okay, but this is messy. Sorry about that. Yeah, shit happens and then you die, right? Okay. Oh, the fuckery. So let's have a check. So, I mean, Great Spirit Scorpio. Scorpio is now, many Scorpios are now divided. I feel many of you are like fallen stars. You isolated yourself for a reason. Maybe you've been threatened. Maybe you've been disappointed so many times. You stop believing in yourself. You stop believing in, you know, that moment when you lose your faith in God and absolutely everything. And your energies goes down. You know, it could also be, I don't know. But I follow you on this path, Scorpio. So what you do get here on the bottom is the Wounded Warrior, and you have 7 of Cups in reverse. So this tell me literally about someone that you know very well. It could be like a family member. There's someone here that you care deeply for them, and they're not showing up for you. They don't see you. And then you need to ask yourself, have you been there for the others when they have been in need of you? Interesting question, isn't it? So when you feel that, you know, I feel everyone let me down, you need to ask yourself the same question. Have I been letting other people down when they have been in need of me? Have I ever been the one giving people a call and say, are you okay? Do you need help with anything? And that's a good question. So the question now is, when you come to career and things are stagnant, is that how can you be in service for others? But remember one thing, do not throw pearls for swines. I've been helping a lot of people, and in return, it's been like when we've ended up in conflict, it's like all the things they have done for me, that's what they remember, but not a single thing that what I had to sacrifice to endure just being around them, or the things I also been given, both of my time, money, and physical things. And so people seems to be a little bit up in their heads about themselves. And so you can change that, but you are one of those who are waking up, and you see that, you know, people are running from a scarecrow, and why are they running towards the cliff? And you're having that vision, and you're like, what are they so scared of? So you're standing a little bit out, and you want no part of this in this circus. That you might have been a part of that circus many times before, and you simply want no part of it anymore. Show me the Six of Cups. I know about someone. They've been, you know, they have been mugged or maltreated so much by people through bullying, through verbal abuse, people turning completely against them because of this, because of that really low vibrational level, that not only have they come to the point where they are considering suicide, they've been fighting for their own children. But I know about someone, they come from the same country as I do. And I come from a country which I can confirm that this is true, is okay for one of the parents to just take the child and just leave. You go to the police and say the child has been kidnapped. By whom? Well, by its mom or by its dad. Mostly it is the mommies. It's, you know. And it's always about, you're a grown-up now, so you do not deserve or are in need, or you're not a priority anymore. So I talked to someone, they came home in a wheelchair, 29 kilos, so ill, and they all brag about how wonderful Norway is. I can tell you, it is dictatorship. And so this is what I see here, that someone are being bullied or harassed so much from people around them. Aquarius in reverse here. Six of Cups in reverse here, that they are forced to turn around on someone they really care so much about. You see this struggle here? And that making that difficult decision that, you know, maybe I just have to leave my children behind. There's nothing I can do. And that's a very hard decision, and that's where we pick up Isa, the rune I talked to you a lot about. We pick up Isa and we freeze our hearts, and we think, should we retaliate as Scorpios? But we don't, because we are eagles. We know that retaliation is not the way. Then again, is it okay to take someone's child and then just say, you know, you're a shit mother, you're a cunt, you're this, you're that, but I'm good, I never do any mistakes, and then replace you with someone else? This happens in the kingdom of Norway, and I see this here, that many of you might be in a similar situation where you are forced away because you don't take any more bullshit from people. You don't take any more bullshit. Your mother And your father, no matter how old you are, if you are above 18, they have no business in who you are and what you do, as long as you're not harming anyone. They have no right, there's no people on this planet who have any right to decide who you should be, what you should do with your life. And if they punish you for having flaws, then the karma will be on them. And I see here someone, you know, I can't take any more of this. I can't take any more of this. Clarify. There is someone here who wants to come in and offer you a new cup of love. Read my mind here. India is popping up, so, well, in my case, I tried it. Should I try it again? So some of you have maybe someone you love and you feel that they don't quite understand what you're going through. They too have their own sufferings, so you're not forcing your suffering upon anyone. You're being quiet, you're being silenced down. Basically, it feels like you've been betrayed by everyone. This is the sensation here, in such a degree that, you know, and I don't know how old your children are, but it's easy to brainwash children into making them think or believe almost in everything. And so if 20 people are telling your child that your mother is insane or your father is insane, they will believe that. They will also work against you because they know they will get a lot of attention when they say something that they don't understand, that there will be a consequence. So they will actually say things that goes against you because they will get attention. They don't understand that. You know, Mama said this to me and I want comfort, you know, because they're still very young and they don't understand that, okay, this too will be used, we can use this too against this horrible Scorpio. The Scorpio, you've got 6 of coins here. There is a hex here, a spell. You've been captured by something or someone and you need to get out of it. Let's ask the unicorns what they have, what advice they have to this situation. I mean, because Scorpio, you are smart enough to understand that you cannot change who you are, what you like, in order to, you know, there are many things that we can do for the people we love, but the question is, when you know that whatever you do, it will never be good enough, even if you chop off your limbs, that's not good enough either, then what's the point? So it doesn't have to do anything about children, it could be anyone. It can be that you do not have any contact with your mother, father, anyone. I see pure isolation here for a lot of you. And here India come up as a suggestion for many of you. Certainly, no, for me, I like it there. So you get to number 10. And this is not a deer. it suggests harmony. So, really, what is harmony in a situation like this? Well, what is harmony in a situation like this? I'd like to clarify that, please. Clarify harmony for Scorpio. So this is the path you need to walk, and this is the path you've taken, and something, I believe you're under a hex. There is something that you trapped yourself in something, or something trapped you. Physically, it could be that you're incapable of moving anywhere. It could be illness. It could be you can't afford going anywhere. But it's like, for some of you, that there's almost like there's a spell involved here. Oh my God, that's a lot of the whole story. So, Scorpio, you do have the devil here. You do have the devil here. And I have no doubt in my mind that there are a lot of people working against you. Here, for some of you, you have an entire childcare system against you. You have more than one family working against you. You have family and friends. Get up 18 people. You could even be in a court case. 18 peoples that are either judgmental, they're full of hate, they know better. And how could you do this, Scorpio? Because they only see this little square here. Yeah, but this is an easy puzzle to solve. I tell you, count how many people who solved this puzzle here. The hexagon. Not a lot of people have solved this. It is the very foundation of the matrix we live in. So you have 2 wands, so you need to make a decision. Maybe that is going to India or another country, whatever you desire. But the devil is very strong in its influence here. It's whispering in your ear. And it comes to me, this song again, it's not until you fall that you fly. So you need to take a leap of faith and jump. As I said, you've been thrown out in the cold. There are but a few people, a handful of people that you are in contact with. There could be something coming up soon that is some kind of a celebration. And so being around people that don't know you, so they can't really judge you, you know, you can reinvent yourself, you know, not because you have to, but because it's fun, you know, to renew yourself. And God gracious, you got the Magician. So whatever hex that's been put on you, return to sender. I know that this is very, very unjust, Scorpio, but it took me a really, really long time. And the devil here? What can we say about the devil? It's the devil, right? It's the devil. Okay, so let's check your 8th house, shall we? I'm sorry, your 2nd house. This is property where you're living. Leo, Libra, and the sun here. Seems like you also have Taurus here. And Gemini. We'll leave it at that. This we could, suppose we could turn them around. So some of you could live in a place now that is quite hot, I would know. You could have someone around you who are either Libra, strong Leo placement, or Leo, strong Gemini, or they could be quite the stubborn as a Taurus. Or maybe this is you. There's a lot of fixed energy and you're seeking balance. You're seeking balance. Maybe some of you are sniffing a little bit about, should I get my own place now? Maybe some of you have your own place and you're like, are these the times where I should get my own place? I just needed this one to... I got a little Libra in me, so you have Scorpio here as well. Fiddling in with all this Leo, Gemini energy, yeah. So it could be this energy, Scorpio. Okay, you want it out? Again, this wounded animal. So if you've been, if you've been in isolation for a long time, you're not only been isolated by the curfew, but you're going back into isolation due to depression, and I don't feel that your story have been heard, and I believe your story is quite fantastic. Again here, Six of Cups. So there could be someone that you actually have around you, that they know you, you know them. Could be a Leo, Libra. They could be a combination of all of these. But I'm sensing that there is someone around you who are among that very few who wants to take care of you, who really care about you. I see generosity, I see a very warm heart. I see they could be traveling a lot. They could have a lot of knowledge. They put a lot of energy in property. This could also be you, Scorpio. They could also be very successful when it comes to money and power. And if that's the case, Scorpio, you're lucky, and you could have something to learn from this individual. And the question is now, unless this is already your place, or you're renting, what is it that you're going to do now? Is it wise maybe to get your own place before the great reset? Or should you just, get ready to move up into the icy cold mountains and have a leap of faith on those tomatoes that you grow? But this is someone that you have around you, it's a Scorpio card, and you care a lot for each other. But I don't feel you feel so lucky, Scorpio. Wheel of Fortune in reversed. Something here went... Well, this is not Wheel of Fortune. Could look like, sorry. Sometimes I do say the wrong. It happens. I look after the video after, I'm like, no. But this is the Ace of... So there's an offering here that it seemed to be held back. In my case, that's the insurance case. Fuck you, Terra. Feeling the Scorpio tail is like, fuck you. That's so unfair. I really don't like bankers. Scorpio, you're going to trade. Again, you're just sitting in that tree, and you should really jump. But here the cat has got blindfold, and I completely understand why the cat don't want to jump. And in this case, it's far more dangerous than having the swords around you. This cat can land, you know. It is an actual ouch. So there is something that you need to detach yourself from, or, you know, something you're stuck in. As I said in the first read also, you're stuck in something. I see someone here who want to come in for you. And this is the shiny knight on that white horse, although in this case it is a shiny white cat on turtle, which is kind of same meaning. So there is someone here who has love for you, Scorpio. Maybe it is the very same person here that are taking care of you. Maybe there is some greater reason for that. Someone you have around you here with a Six of Cups, they could have a strong Scorpio placement. They could be Scorpio. There is someone who do care about you, Scorpio. I think there are far more people who care about you than you believe, but the same people, I feel that when the same people are spending so much energy on judging you, instead of trying to just walk 1 month in your shoes, then the love is not unconditional. And this is what you try to teach people, that love should be unconditional. But there is a shiny knight in white armor here who is interested in coming in, so don't be surprised. Could be the person who's showing up here. Leo, Gemini, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, yeah. It could be a combination of all these. Let's see. So when it comes to getting your own place, I want more clarity to that. How will that gain, Scorpio? You have to be a little bit careful right now about stressing about getting a new place. Nine of Swords here. I think maybe it could also be that you're already stressing about it with the Hanged Man here, and you're kind of pissed off by something. You had enough of people who are giving you these nightmares. So part of you is ready for war. Another one wants to just, it's like, fuck this, you know. So getting your own place, the cards here advises you to start working on the case. Either it's something you have done, you know, maybe you've written a book. It's time for you to promote yourself and get the attention for the work you do. It shows here that there is a victory coming in for you. There is a child here. Maybe you don't see it, but there's this childlike energy who loves you very much. For those of you who have children, maybe haven't seen them in a while, there could also be someone who wants to come in and just, it could be an apology, it could be I'm offering you a small cup of my love. But I feel like this is so childlike. I see that there is someone very young who misses you. Could be, you know, a nephew, someone who are very childlike. I also see that you do not get the attention you deserve. You get attention in reversed. You are getting attention for all the wrong things you do instead of all the right things you do. You might prepare yourself a little bit for a confrontation here. So here I see you do have the Seven of Swords here. So there are people around you that I would just say look out for them, because you can't see them properly. They have this stealth ability, but as a Scorpio you will see them. But there is this choice that you have to make, and it's difficult. This is Scorpio energy, so it's very deluded. But you have a King of Swords around you. It could be you, Scorpio, that doing your very best right now to clarify the situation that you're in. And because you're in this particular situation, it seems like I mean, trust me, there are different messages here. This is a collective read, trust me. It seems like some of you had to had to turn your back on your own child and turn cold simply because the love you have for them is, you know, if it takes over your life, I think you're already pissed off. You're already been messed up a lot with. And a lot of people have a finger in this game where you're being pushed out into an outcast. And here you have someone who misses you. Like I said, a child, someone very young. You also have an opportunity here. A new opportunity. Someone wants to offer their cup to you, but you are turning your back against it, and you are looking in a direction which is very confusing to you, because you've been harmed so many times now. Yes, Sticky, you are, after all, the wounded warrior. 9 of Wands there. So, and deep inside you, it breaks your heart to having to be this cold towards something that could be your own child, or someone, or this opportunity that maybe could reunite yourself with someone who you love immensely. It says there is a victory here, but like I said, you do not get. So if you want a new place, just be careful, because not everyone are. I mean, not everyone you have around you are to be trusted, and so when you have 7 of Swords people around you, you need to mirror this energy. You need to pretend you don't. But there is no point for you. If you see that someone are up to the 7 of Swords, there is no point for you to go and confront them and say, you know, I can see your 7 of Swords. So just stop that right away. Because what they will do is just change tactic. Ninja advice for you. So what you do is to pretend you don't see, and put up your third eye, as in a camera. So the advice here is to be a little bit careful regarding purchasing anything right now. be careful with your money maybe. But yeah, and by the way, I'll just talk until the camera decides I'm too hot. Happened yesterday. So this will be your second house. This is property. This is house. Let's check out what's up going on with your communication. Oh, I forgot. Did we pull your unicorn card? What's the advice here on purchasing a home, a property for Scorpio? It says here that you are in need of stability. That thing the unicorns agree upon. It also says here that it's something that needs to end. This is not a leaf. I always start with this is not a, and this is about an ending. Okay? So something needs to end. Something is about to end, something needs to end. Okay, let's have a look in our third house, house of communication. There's a lot. Again, Aquarius in reversed, upright, no, reversed. How do you say? Doesn't matter. Venus, reversed as well. So basically, no happy-go-lucky hip there. I have to read them from my own side. I'm sorry, I don't have that training. But you have Jupiter and you have air. So there are a lot of things regarding your communication here that's going through your mind. But it's very strong here, this energy of being an outcast and feeling unloved. And when that can create a destructive pattern where you could overindulge in something and slowly you're killing yourself by your habits. Too little nourishment or too much of the wrong nourishment. Some people are drinking, some people are taking one from a drug or another. Some people, they stop eating, and slowly you're dying. Because we need people and we need love. And when that is denied to us, we take upon us Isa, frozen. And yeah, that is the town I come from, Arundel. It's an actual real town. From Frozen, they travelled to my city, and they had a look. They got inspired for the movie and said, we're going to name the town in the movie after my town. And I'll trust you, the town really is frozen. It's not magical in the manner in the movie, but it is frozen. It's filled with people who are frozen. They care more about status, the size of your car, what you can achieve, title, than they actually care for each other. So you could basically say that Scorpios, many of you are in this situation where you're outcasts. You could say you chose to, I feel many of you realize that having people around me who always tell me what to do and how I should live my life and telling me off, what right do they have to do that? to tell you how to live your life. So the communication is cut off, but you do have Jupiter here, and you have air. So there are a lot of things going on in your mind, ideas, many thoughts. It's like an overload going on. Jupiter is a giant planet, and it's the planet of luck. So if you take action regarding some of the ideas you have, you can gain something, you can win something. There's something about you that you're so angry. You're so angry about the situation, you know, Earth, people, that it's kind of, there are two forces pulling in it, you know, pulling in each other. Death towards life, black towards white, literally. Two forces. It's an exceptionally difficult position you're in. So here you're coming in, and you also have the devil here. So there is something very, very dark inside of you. But what to do if you feel unloved and you're being pushed out? I feel your entire life, for some of you, is all about, I mean, I think all the time. I thought that when we reach a certain age that we should grow up. I still had a lot of things to learn in my 20s. And in my 30s, you know, I started to get a few things, and still a lot of things that I still have to learn. And I still get pissed off, I still get frustrated. But drag yourself back into the now. There is an opportunity coming in for you here. Someone will communicate with you, or someone wants to communicate with you regarding something. But you're stuck in a very destructive position, right, when it comes to your mind, your mentality, the way you're thinking. You're so fed up and disappointed by something that the darkness is simply... The Queen of Wands here in reversed, it could speak about a former third party in your life. Someone who played you. They are coming out in reverse. So you're over, I mean, the heartbreak, you're over the heartbreak, but the scars are still there. And I believe you experienced more than one who is trying to play you. And the thing is that when we have Venus in reversed, when we have this need to be loved and protected and feel, you know, there will be someone who are like this in reversed, who will prey upon your weakness. And you will let them. For some time, maybe in hope that we tend to think that people can change. Even in my 20s, I really didn't believe in that, and yet I like to give people the benefit of my doubt, but most people don't. So if you meet someone like this, then this will happen. So this is something that you might have experienced more than once in life, and therefore there is no reason for you to trust. I mean, if you've been cast out regarding family and friends, then what's left here is the devil, it's death. And yet here there's this opportunity here that's coming in. I wonder a little bit what that opportunity could be about. I feel a lot of you miss a place where you can express yourself freely. And you want a victory in this, but you spend so much energy on defending yourself. There is still this player energy here around you, and so you are taking upon you the King of Swords to protect yourself. There's still this child here. It's haunting you, this child or several child. That's also the Ace of Cups. So you have two aces, a love proposal and a, let's say, a more phallic proposal. Could be a very strong opportunity of something that could enhance your creativity. But this proposal is coming from the Queen of Coins. Someone who are established, something that can crawl you into the position where you can become Queen of Coins. Not only just 9 of Coins or 10 of Coins, which is wealth, but Queen of Coins. Many of you have given up on people in general, to say. I mean, what am I supposed to do around people? I might as well start thinking about my coins instead. And as you can see, there's a lot of 1, 2, 3 at the moment cats around me. Cats. And yeah, running off later to get them some snack. So cats, they are betrayal creatures, aren't they? But they also, they give love unconditionally. They give a lot of love. I mean, humans have so much to learn from cats. Okay, so if the phone is still on, /camera, let's check what advice we could get from the unicorns. So it says here, you know, this is not a flower, this is vulnerability, but I believe you're already showing a lot of vulnerability, and this is why you're taking upon yourself the King of Swords. So you have an ice wall between you and the world. The advice here, though, is this is not a cloud. Speaks to me a little bit about journey as well, maybe a flight. This is not a cloud, this is fluidity. So when it comes to communication and people and this offering, make sure you're not missing up on an opportunity, Scorpio, because you're so focused on that dark that you're missing out on a great opportunity. Okay. Just give me a sec. I'm going to feed cat. Okay, Scorpio. So, yeah, talking about cats, feeding cats. It was that moment I chose to stand up to fill up the cat thingy. That a bunch of cards, I forgot to detach myself from the mic. And so everything here flew off. And so some cats fell out. So, of course, you get a few Viking mantras like fuck, and then, well, okay, whatever. I don't want you to see too much of my habit. A little bit messy, so we have the hangman here in the bottom. So yeah, we are victims. We are also making a great sacrifice. So it is some karmic stuff going on. You know, we all have to learn something. Universe here, it's telling you. This was meant to me that give this time, and you will have your justice. You will have your justice. Trust the universe instead of taking the matters into your own hands. It's very tempting. I mean, have anyone of you seen this television show? I think it is at least 3, 4, 5 seasons. It's called Revenge. Oh my God, is that girl going all the way to take revenge upon one rich family? She's taking them down one by one by one by one. Of course, as a Scorpio, I was very fascinated, and not to mention, if I really was a low-level Scorpio, I could, you know, I could do worse even. But when we are coming into the ego phase, we understand the law of karma, and so here the universe reminds us that cleanse your energies, trust. Trust. I want to say the Archangel Michael and this stuff, but I've studied these texts too much. I know a little bit too much about the origin of angels and Christianity and what they consist of. That I can't really open my mouth to say trust in the Archangel Michael. That's someone else's thing. Trust that there is intelligent creation, a universe, and that there are beings around us that really want us well. We have spirit guides around us, and there are lesser entities around us, and there are energies around us that wants the best for us. But we are being put to the test. And we are inside the matrix. This is the symbol. So I made it a little bit different, that card. Okay, so let's check your 4th house. I'm interested in when the phone is going to go kapoosh. It used to be able to handle a couple of hours, but you never know. Remember to protect yourself. Shit, that takes self. So you have Uranus in reverse. So again, this energy of, it's like it's out of control. You can't understand. I believe many of you have a lot of angelic energies within you. how can you recognize them? We have demons inside of us, we have angels inside of you, but what do you feel is the more strong during one day? A lot of people, they like to say that I am pure evil. You know, I like to wear black, I listen to death metal, or whatever, you know. But let's put an example. There's loads of cockroaches in this house, and I should poison them and all that stuff. And they're even crawling on my fucking thigh. And everything that it's called boob, that's from Beelzebub. This is satanic creatures, the right hand of Satan. But believe it or not, I do not have the heart to crush none of them. Even there was one that was struggling with his head. The head was, I should have had the heart to kill it because it was suffering his head and it still was alive. Hence cockroach. I couldn't kill it. And hence so it was suffering more, of course. I do, however, kill ticks. And I do kill now and then mosquitoes. They are a plague. But, you know, just even an insect. How can human intelligent beings call someone pure evil when this individual is incapable of smashing an insect? Because I don't see an insect. I see something divine, a construct that is intelligent. It's such an intelligence. You take a close look at that insect and people see Beelzebub, they say shit, they see something irritating, something that we have the right to crush. And when you look really close upon an insect, I have an insect tattooed on my foot, a dragonfly. And these constructs are so brilliant that humans, we copy them within our vehicles. And houses, the hives, everything. They are so perfect constructed. The scientists can't even explain how bumblebees flies. And yet people squish them like they are worth nothing. And again, being called pure evil when you are capable of feeling full compassion for a little bug. That's ironic. But so yeah, this is about compassion, and that's when you know you've reached, you know, we can still go down to the Scorpio and feel this, oh, I want to sting, it's like itching. When someone's been cruel to you for a long time, because people who are, you know, intelligent enough to challenge you and make your life a misery, we don't see them with the same eyes as the mother instinct see a tiny little animal. So on other humans, we are kind of constructed to see other humans as a threat. It's an alpha thing, you know. So that's why it's much easier to feel hate towards a human than an animal, in my experience, that is. So Scorpio, in our 4th house, we have Pluto in reversed, we have Capricorn in reversed, speaks about a lot of chaos, things not moving quite as they should. There is a lot of fire and earth here, excuse me. So this is, I feel, the silence before the storm. Many of you, you want to do something, you have maybe an entrepreneur inside of you, and you have this energy within you. So I'd say, fuck this, that doesn't work, it's in reversed, it's stuck. And Pluto is going in reverse a lot now, and I think it is on top of Capricorn. So I could tell you a lot about that. Ironically, that's how it looks like in my personal chart as well now. I have Capricorn in the 7th house. Thank you very much. So I have to stay away from people. I have to stay away from love connections. Have no choice. Daddy says so. But we do have earth and fire. So taking that fire and grounding it. So this is talking about family, children, where you want to be. I have to admit, I'm not really a family person, but I do miss, or am I don't know, but I really do miss having, you know, I always visioned this people, you see them in many movies, they maybe purchased a house in south of Italy, or, you know, wherever in Italy, south of France, or in fact where I am also for a short period. And everywhere I go to the restaurants, I see all these families, they gather together, they laugh and they have fun, they have their children with them. And I sit there and I'm always alone, and it's been like that more or less my entire life. And as a child, I really didn't know what to think about it. I always knew that I was a little bit different. But I also thought that I must be the most ugly person on the planet, and I'm sure I sound very stupid, but I held on to the idea that there is something I have that these other people do not have. And every day I came too late for school, I never did my homework, I read cartoons. And after some time in school, it was revealed to me what I had that those other people didn't have. And over the years, this evolved, and this, in fact, created jealousy among many people. That's the irony. And today, all these successful, popular, normal people, they are just regular, mainstream people of a regular household, and some of them have fancy titles, but they never get enough. They never get enough. There's always a void that needs to be filled. There's always a void. Never enough money is the bathtub. Not enough bathrooms. Not enough. The car ain't big enough. This is void. Yeah. Are these really reversed? Let me check. Let's check. No, we have the Empress. So we have some Empresses here, and oh my God. Okay, so the irony here is that I have a feeling, because this is so funny, these cards are so similar. It's the Queen of Coins and the Empress. They are so similar. Fertility, and you know, these women take care of themselves. And we have earth there, we have fire, and yet look at how cute she is, smiling, and look, this one's got babies. A Okay, I'm sorry, guys, if this read is getting a little bit girly. I can, if I get a thumbs up and commentary, I can do one with the ravens. I dig cats. I just got a new, a new stack of cats and unicorns. We gotta use them. But back to the case here. There is so much love. She appeared earlier to us that right now I don't think we got all our shit together. There are many Scorpios out there who's maybe gone on a small bump that cost you a lot of platas. Again, there is someone coming in for some of you here, someone who wants to commit to you. And I believe this individual could be someone who could help you gaining that, reversing this. Because I think this is, change. Like I said the other day, I mean, I feel that these cards, they are a little bit like this. From moment to moment. And right now, many of you Scorpios, you don't feel too cocky, but you still have the spirit of the Empress. You're old enough, you're wise enough, you're independent enough, but sometimes the Empress also you go to the bank and the bank gives you a surprise, or you get the tax bill or something like that, but still keep it cool, Scorpio. So this is your household. This is your household. Let's see what the unicorns can give us regarding an advice here. I don't see any children in your household, Scorpio. Where are they? Oh yeah, they are here. Sorry, they are here. Small babies. So some of you, I mean, there is a lot of indications there that tells me that many of you Scorpios could expect. So, very fertile. And I've said this all spring, be careful. Some of you are in a very fertile energy these days. And make sure you don't get into any trouble or blah, 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 because Mars is in retrograde this year. So I did something horribly stupid this other day. I was quite tipsy and I sent an angry letter to my insurance company. I woke up and I was like, oh no, hangover, and that also embarrassing letter. I just wrote everything bullshit, when you're really in a bullshit mode and you're shouting all sorts of things because you hit your toe and things are falling on your head, just like earlier. I sent a letter like that to my insurance company. That's my 4th house. So pissed off. I hate this. I couldn't help myself but being a little bit sharp towards this woman. I was on the phone. Yeah. Bureaucrats. And she was like, yeah, the bureaucracy. Like, if I could strangle that woman. You should be so happy, you little fucking bitch. You're not my neighbor right now. That is what I was really thinking. And I like to think of myself as so angelic. The stress and the misery this world can do to us. I wonder if God will forgive me that one. Ooh, Scorpio, here you are. In your 4th house. Your 4th house also speaks about things that are from past life, things that are in the past also. So, in a past life, you could have been a very ruthless leader as a dictator. Goes for some of you. I know I have been. Maybe not like a president or anything, but the lord of the house and ruthless. And now we are, mildly up. We understand that that is not the way. And you need to understand that although maybe we are not angels. Oh, if you're gonna strangle that woman right now, you're that fucking bitch. Yes, and then I have a shaman drum here that sometimes is completely therapy. I'm not an angel. This is divinity. To remember that you are divine. And I believe that the dimension we are in now, this kind of simulation, is one of the more difficult ones. Because it keeps poking you on the most, until you get so irritated. You either surrender if it really hurts, or you're like, fuck! And out of the blue, you forget you actually have a Scorpio tail. And then the eagle is getting like this poke, 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 poke. And then out of the blue, you when it's too late, you realize, oh, I have a Scorpio tail. Shit. You see the individual in front of you, and they are lifeless there, metaphorically, of course. They have a green face and about to get a heart attack. You realize, oh, the poison I possess really is poison. And that's usually our mouth. Trust me. We do know how to give people good punch as well. Just ask. I was about to say a name loud. I'm not going to do that. It's not going to look good. So I'm pulling this as well because regarding your family, your fourth house, it's an angular position. It's the I see was this it's an important house. It's a house of leadership. So you're not an angel, you're not a centauri, but it's got this fighting spirit, Bring it on, bring it on. And divinity. And so sometimes, when I got pissed off with that woman, I really felt like telling her to go and burn somewhere at my toilet, inside my toilet, or, we say things in Arundel, where I come from, like, I'll rip your head off, and, being caught saying stuff like that. That's why I say, don't call me a fucking guru. Don't expect me to walk around like this phony smile on, because sometimes I'm like this. Sometimes my mood is like this. And that's the time we have to fight our inner demons. So this is very similar to Mars. This isn't, it is Sagittarius energy, but it's not Sagittarius energy because it doesn't have a bow. So it's kind of a hybrid. And so now it's also time for you to think about a direction where you want to go. Maybe get a perspective. I think they should have doubled these unicorn cards. They are too cool for school. Seriously. Okay, so fifth house is all about how we enjoy life, love. I mean, I'm a fifth houser. Most of my planets are in fifth house. I love still, I'm a childlike individual. I dare to say I even collect action figures. Kind of. I have a few of them. And now one of them is worth $300. What do you give me? And I didn't even pack it out, just like at the Big Bang. I think that's the child part. I like to go to the Tivoli. So fifth house, this is also where we experience love and passion. Is that important for us? Let's have a look. Quick enough. Quick enough. So here's a little fire. Oh, good God. I think someone here are in need of a picnic on top of a volcano. I think that would be awesome. Yeah? I have this wet dream about going somewhere really dangerous and open up my goodie bag, just sit there. Here you are, Scorpio. Venus in Scorpio. I have progressive Venus in Scorpio right now, and that's intense. When you're already a Scorpio, have Sun, Moon there from before, and Uranus, Northern Node, and then Venus is popping in there. That's a lot of love drama. So Scorpio, I don't know, but you could be affected by Venus in Scorpio yourself right now. I'm not quite sure. I'm not one of those astrologists who are checking every day what's going on, you know. Let's pull a card, shall we? What's up? What's going on in the 5th house of Scorpio? Obviously, we're not going to... yeah. We could do the rest, you know, tomorrow. The landlord is still not here tomorrow. What's going on in your 5th house where we're supposed to have fun? You have Venus in Scorpio. That is sexy, you know. You're a little bit at guard here. It's like I think you've been confronted so many times in your life that, you dare confront me? Well, I have answers. Try me, okay? I see this, Scorpio. So, the not so fun here is this, this could be the past. There's a Sagittarius here. It's a very funny Sagittarius. It's riding on a fox. I do see a lot of fox energy, fox symbols. I see fox everywhere. Fox spirit also is a thing in Japan, so I'll have to look it up. But this is an in and out energy, so you could be dealing with someone who are just fucking with you. Maybe, I don't know if that's literally a thing, but just fucking with you, a Sagittarian energy, someone of fire are very in and out. And those people are very irritating, so please get rid of him or her. Go for this one instead. This is the Knight of Coins. This is someone who are more reliable, you know. And we've seen before they are on their way in, girl or boy, I don't care. They are on their way and they want to have a future with you, Scorpio. They see you as the star. They look up to you. I want Scorpio. You're crazy. Have you seen this? Scorpio. To someone you don't feel you're like all there, but to someone else you're all there. And they want to give you, and we've already seen Ace of Cups before with the other cards. This is how it should really look like. It's a Kit Kat here sleeping around it. So you've got Ace of Cups many times, Scorpio. This is more how it really looks like, because I get distracted when I see a small child holding, you know, so all cards, that's why I do buy a lot of tarot cards. I don't make a coin out of them, but each and every Ace of Cups have a different meaning depending on who's drawing the card. So here it is more traditional. This is about you offering love. And when you see this cat here is all white, symbolizes purity. You see peaceful dove here and all the water, this explosion of love. And let's hope they are ready for you. They're just taking their time. Look, they're riding a goat. And so this other one who's like, could be, you know, quite the charmer, in and out and in and out, driving, you just You don't need that, Scorpio. You don't need that. So to someone, you are the star. So your advice for the fifth house, but you're a little bit guarded. You're a little bit guarded. And is wow. There is also someone you know very well, but they are very, very shy. Six of Cups here. They have this. They too are into you. God, Scorpio, you're popular. Let's say they have a lot of love. Nine of Cups here. They have a lot of love. You're a wish fulfillment to more than one individual, Scorpio. So let's do that. What's this? Who's this? Ralph Smart says, raise that good ass. No. Forget it. Maybe I remember it later. Breathe in that good ass prana energy. That man is so weird. Good. We love the weird people. We love the weird people. As long as they're kind, let them be as weird as possible. Raise that good as. Thank God, Christ, he's so. Say Norwegian? Underlig? Okay, so let's see. What is your advice here? Should we have a talk about synchronicity? What did I say about strange, being a little strange? Underlig. And what do you think this card says? Strange. This is not a Yeti. It is being strange. So embrace your own strangeness. You're all a little bit strange. And that is what many people of those find attractive with you. Because not only are you strange, but you're different. You're not a barn owl. You are wisdom. You have a lot of wisdom, and that's also why you say okay. You want to judge me as this or that because you were there. Clearly, you know the entire story of the situation I'm in because someone told you so, or you know better about my life than you know. You had this when people say, "If I were you, I would do." But you're not me. And why should I do as you do when you're not even happy? You're never happy. Are we going to measure happiness? I'd say I'm happy enough to follow the path that was meant for me and not yours. You know what I mean? We're not all football players. We're not all meant to be car mechanics or doctors, you know. We need all of you. So the sixth house is all about work, okay? So we have Libra. I don't know, is it in reversed or what is it? Let's find out. It's in reversed. So, for those of you who have work, I mean, let me rephrase this. For those of you who are hired or have a regular job, or I don't know, what's a job anyway? I mean, this is supposed to be a job. I'm just having fun. What's a job? I suppose the job is like you go there 9 o'clock, you're there, 5 o'clock you go home, something like that. Isn't that a job? Anyway, it's not so harmonious. For me, a job is more like I have Neptune in 6th house, Sagittarius. So my job would be to mediate illustrations from Neptune, right? I'm a visualist. I visualize things and I put them on a piece of paper. And that's what I do. I paint things, draw things, and I love movies and I love the cards. They are visual. Look at beauty. You know, that's Neptune in 6th house. And it's placed in Sagittarius, so I like also to gain my wisdom, and Neptune is also healing, so I've been working a lot with healing and stuff that is connected to Neptune. So whatever planet you have in 6th house in your chart is kind of your speciality, where you have your talent, okay? So Libra here shows that the situation, collective situation, now shows that our work situation is a little bit off balance, okay? Maybe you have some colleagues there that are going on your nerves, or putting poo in your shoe. I left that world long time ago after having boss who like to grab my boobs, or bosses who yells and shout and rah, 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 rah. You know, I just, you know, this world is not for me. I'd rather starve than, you know, that mentality that I'm paying you for an hour, and that gives me the right to insult you and even grab your boobs. That mentality, I don't follow it, so I left. So after that, yeah, I've had works where I've sold my drawings to medical companies and private people who wants to have fairy tales on their door. So yeah, I went that road. It's not easy, because I'm lazy. Your work situation, Scorpio. It seems like you're a little bit impatient regarding something. You're dreaming about a new beginning. But we've already been through this. You need your patience here. You need your patience. You really have closed off your heart, haven't you? You can't get over that thing where someone cast you out in the cold. Someone pissed on you, and what she said in that movie Avatar. Pissing in us and not even polite enough to call it rain. Yeah, someone are pissing on you. Isn't it like that always? Let them piss. They don't know you have an umbrella and a spacesuit from outer space, so all the piss is being returned to the sender, only 10 times stinking. Yes, I have a very strange form of imagination. Okay, so it seems like there is someone at your work that, for some of you, there's someone at your work who you're not quite there. Something happened. There was and one of you can't really get over that. It's a message for some of you. Some of you really refuse to... There's someone at your work, Scorpio, who really refuse to change their ways on how to do things. They believe they are absolutely everything when they are absolutely nothing at all. It could be a boss Scorpio, but this is, I see for some of you having a job where there's both betrayal, you are giving very but no little choice. Some of you are hanging just there and you're fantasizing about a new beginning. So there was someone here who stabbed you in the back, maybe to, you know, I also see some of you are being cast out because you're not like us. So they celebrate stuff, but they are the devil, some of them. There are people there who are like, let's keep this from Scorpio. I don't think you're treated very well, Scorpio, in your workplace. This is not for all of you. And this is why, because in traditional workspaces, this happens a lot. And for some reason, Scorpios are being dragged into that because we separate ourselves in so many ways. We stand out in so many ways. When we're really good, we are genius, and when we are crappy at things, we really are crap. But we do draw a lot of attention, although we are trying to you know, be the one who are just sitting in the corner, being all. I'm not here. I'm not here. You don't see me. And I believe some of you really have bully bosses. They slander, they talk crap about you, and there are someone there who are like, achievement. I'm going to achieve, but they don't really have all it takes. They got 2 ones, not 3, not 4, not even 5, not even 6. So someone here at your work, they are basically just full of slander, bullshit. And so here you are just thinking, maybe I should start all over again somewhere else. Maybe let's ask the cards. Ask the cards. Should you really do that? Maybe you should do that. I don't know where you live, what you do, wherever you are in the world. But there are many good advices. Many good advices. There are many, there are thousands of people who are working on their own. God, I think I've had 5 jobs at once 50 jobs. Okay. The Hermit. Some of you really need a vacation right now. Because if you're going to continue the way you continue now, you're going to get sick. Okay? This does not belong to the whatever you're doing there. Again, temperance, patience. Patience. Doesn't really say anything about, I mean, Scorpio. It could also tell me that a lot of you have these angelic energies, let's just call it angelic people, get that you are healers. You want a new beginning, and many of you could literally start slowly up as offering something spiritual. Something you know that you're very good at. Show me temperance for Scorpio. Okay. There's a King of Coin popping up here. This is a warning. This is a warning for some of you. This is a warning for some of you. Some of you might be dealing with someone who are already taken. Okay? Some of you are already, some of you are having a little fling. Maybe from work. Some of you could also have a boss who is really materialistic and abusive. You know, he doesn't treat you as human, or she. One says patience and the other one says run. Now. Leave. Get the star card. Okay. Someone's going to betray you, Scorpio. There's something here that's just finished. What is this? Okay. Oh, 2 and 2. This is so... Okay, there's some soulmate connection here. This is getting more and more confusing. So you are really struggling with your coins right now, Scorpio. King of Coins could be you. It could also be someone who are abusing their power as a boss, wherever you are. But you have a telepathic connection with someone, and it could... It could. I mean, could. There is a betrayal here, but it confirms to me here. Do you see how similar the Star and Temperance are? They're both pouring water and cleansing the water. If you, I mean, there might be a betrayal coming in here, or there was a betrayal, and this is why things in your work is a little bit tense. You're coming up here as King of Swords. And there is someone else here coming in trying to pursue you. You must be quite delicious. Yes, here we have her. So if some of you Scorpios are having an affair with someone who's already married, the card here advises you to run. Okay? Leave. Because this will not be taken lightly upon. And King of Coins here, well, he's married to Queen of Coins. 2 different cards, same meaning in this case. Because, so this is not for all of you. That goes for those of you who have an affair with someone you shouldn't have an affair with. And I know one of you where this does not concern work, but we both know, my darling, you know who we are talking about, that you've been running from this person before, and you should run again and stay there. Because some people are continuing. Trauma bomb is a real thing. And some of you are dealing with a fucking narcissist. And you're freezing cold, and yet deep, deep, deep down there, you have this, because you're already Queen of Coin. If you can just, you know, give yourself that patience and that space. But I'm worried about you, Scorp. This is freaky. If they told you that, you know, I'm gonna make you fly. No. Love bombing you? Or leave my wife or husband, whatever. Leave now. This is not good. And some of you are dealing with a man or a woman. This I get a really masculine energy. Someone who are quite dangerous. So if this is in your workspace, Scorpio, leave now. Leave this individual, leave the situation, find another job as far as possible, as far away as possible. Stop it. This man or woman are playing you. You are a furniture. It's Capricorn energy, Taurus energy. I'm sorry, that's just the truth. And you know, and like I said, this is not for all of you. This is not a constellation. This is hope. So many of you are dreaming about a new beginning. Now you're going to make that happen. Universe already told you, I've got your back, Scorpio. Okay. Phone is still on. Can you believe it? I know many people, they don't like these super long videos, but I like to make them, so. We are going to have a look at your 7th house. That's going to be the house of love. Let's see what's going on there. It is a love reading. We've done plenty and thousands of love readings of you, Scorpio, but there are many of you. Could there be an Aries or a Libra in the picture? I know some of you there are a lot of Scorpio Aries combinations. And yeah, I'm happy for you. I do have a little bit of that myself. I see air. I see a lot of you are up in your head about something regarding love. Show me their person, Great Spirit. Show me their person. Yeah. This is the same individual I just saw that's got King of Coins in reversed. This is the same individual. Pluto, Capricorn in reverse. This is someone who are abusing power. This is an abusive person, but he's also dangerous. He's manipulative. He could be very attractive. Stay as far as hell from this individual. I'm only saying it that. So, anything else for Scorpio in this house? We already see you do have a few suitors. So, is there anything coming in for Scorpio? We've already seen that there's a Knight of Wands, there's a Knight of Cups, there's Ace. There's so much here, Scorpio. Just stay away from that one man. Or women, but like I said, very masculine. Okay. A lot of fishes in the sea, trust me. Just don't take that one. So here you have actually someone coming in for you. There is someone who's there a little bit careful. We have a page of coin here. They have an interest in Scorpio. Someone here are holding back their coin for some reason. Could be you, Scorpio. Could be you. Maybe you, I mean, just told you, maybe you're not so into love, but yeah, it could be that some of you. Scorpio. Again, there is this same individual also here who wants to have some kind of a confrontation, and this could be ugly. I know this woman who she saw the same thing. Harsh words might be coming in, and what's her name? Zen Tarot. Zen Jennifer Walker Zen. Yes. There is a burden here that is about to be relieved off your shoulders. Yeah, I just told you about work, so I was tempting to tell you you might meet someone at work, but don't. If you already had your fun at work, I'd say that's not for all of you. It could be that some of you who everything is fine, you know, and fling at work, just it's work, okay? And if it's not working out, ooh, you got it. Well, you've got 3 of coins here, so it could be maybe you're taking an art class, you're, I don't know, Capricorn energy again. And so, I'm not so sure about this. Here they are conspiring on how to lure the mouse out of that hole there. In Norway, a mouse is, could I say, pseudonym for female genitals? So a lure. They're trying to lure out the mouse. There is someone here who already loves you deeply. Someone, there's a soul connection here. 6 of Cups. So you get that a lot. 6 of Cups. That's for you. That is all for you. So, the Scorpio energy, and there's this Earth energy. As you let's ask. Okay, Spirit is eager to tell you what to do. This is about daring the situation you're in. This is about daring something. Spirit also says that you're not a peacock, but you are beautiful. So, yeah, you're attractive. So I don't think you're even surprised. So surprised you might feel a little bit down right now, but you are beautiful. And there are someone also peacocking around you. That's what I get in. But you're barely noticing things because you're too busy fiddling and giving love to that peacock you already have on your shoulder there. Cute. So what you need, Scorpio, in whatever relationship, you're not into that. Some of you are not 21 anymore, right? Okay, so this is not a mountain, this is stability. So whatever you're looking for in a man, you have two versions of that Capricorn energy that we just talked about, or Taurus, or even Virgo. They can come out as a little bit cold. I know Taurus, they're ruled by Venus. They like hugs, and luckily most people, they consists of more than just one sign. So there is something earthy here that wants your attention. And I believe there was something aquatic as well, but that was this cup of love. So yeah, there is absolutely love is in the air for you. Love is in the air for you. So let's see what's going on in your transformational process, Scorpio, since the phone is still on. Let's be daring, shall we? Show me the transformational process of the Scorpios. First I was okay, we got it right away. So in the bottom here we have Cancer. So it could be on a level regarding home situation. You also get fire. So that's the Phoenix. Some of you are through some quite the shit fest, and but you're taking it with you home, and you're dealing with it home. It's like, okay, let's not bother everyone else with that. And when you're in this process of weakness, it's easy to when this handsome man is coming, pretending that they care, when all they want is really, truly a piece of your meat. So I'm sorry to say so, but I met so many of them in my life now that I'm losing faith. At least in what I myself, what kind of vibe I'm sending out. So I just, you know my story now for a few months, been hermit, and let's continue that way. Better safe than sorry, right? So there is something here that stagnated a little bit. It's kind of a stagnation here. Right now, Scorpio, you're rather the prey than the animal who preys. Six of Wands in reverse here. You don't feel all that. But you seem to loosen up regarding the Eight of Swords. You're starting to think, well, I have to do that jump someday. If I want my dream to come true, this is the world. You need to end a chapter. You're dreaming about it, to end this chapter. And if you do that, you have something quite beautiful coming in for you. You have the King of Wands here, a lion. There's a Leo here, Leo energy here. Maybe you have a strong Leo placement, but your transformation, excuse me, I myself have my transformation process in Leo right now. This is why I'm doing these videos, because I don't like to hear the sound of my own voice, and putting myself up like this, and exposing myself as a tarot reader. I want to be seen as something intellectual, or my artwork, for God's sake. And here I am sitting and reading the tarot. I need to learn. This is the Leo thing. I need to learn to make a fool out of myself. I need to learn about self-irony. I need to stop being afraid of people's judgment mentality. And so yeah, I lost a lot of people because I made a fool of myself in front of this camera when I've been on the bottom of the bucket, wanting just to die, you know, very dramatic, but truth. And that's when I saw who my real friends was as well. And it's okay to tell people that, you know, I'm going to be a real friend now. But you look ridiculous, take it down, you look like a fucking idiot. Is that a constructive feedback? Even if you're a little bit fizzy because you had a drink or a spliff or what the fuck ever is your preference. When you know someone already are on the bottom and you just want to die, then you find something fun to do. You tell yourself, you know, I'm gonna do this. And then people are laughing behind your back. And so I told you this before, instead of taking this advice that, okay, I'm looking like an idiot. I don't have 1,000 followers, so what? If I have, you know, like I said before, if I had 50 people in this room right now, it would be crowded. And some of these people actually have any use of the things that the cards can give to you, the wisdom that's hidden in cards. I believe in this. There's a journey here that's waiting here for some of you. Some of you are going through some nasty shit right now and you have trouble sleeping. That's because you are going through a morphosis, and this is because you're supposed to become this. This is you in your eagle state. This is the sun, all happiness. This is Leo energy. This is you roaring like a Leo. This is you flying like the phoenix, burning phoenix. Because you, like now, I'm instead of, you know, finishing my drawings of this, I do this instead. I don't know why this energy is pulling me towards this. You know, like I said, I don't even have 1,000 subscribers. Still, I'm doing this. I'm not earning one fucking dime. So why do I do this? Well, because I love to do it. I love to share this with you. For me, sitting like this alone, what the hell will that give me? Then it's more cool to listen to, like I guess Jennifer Walker said, I have no issues with promoting other readers, because this is not a competition. It's not a competition. She has something that is unique that she can provide to you. She's making, you know, she's consistent. And then you have other great readers like the sassy Scorpio. She's consistent and she goes very deep, right? And then I like 33 readings. I'm promoting her as well. And then you have Tyler Tarots who gives you faith in that you don't need to cut your videos and make it perfect. You can start right now. Whatever you have in your mind, Scorpio, give a fuck about what other people think. That will set you free. Get away from those 8 of Swords. That will set you free. So in your metamorphosis, Scorpio, where you are turning into a phoenix, and I believe that most of you here on this channel will make it because you're connected to me. And do you know why that sounds very narcissistic and cocky? Because I know myself for a very long time. And I know that my stubbornness is the worst. When I put my mind up to something, I'm gonna get it. If I don't get it, it's because I'm not fully hardened into it. If you understand what I mean. So when I was 13 years old, I've told this story many times. There was this who can dance the longest, as in a marathon dance. I was 13 years old. I was up against 2 classes above me as well. Who do you think won? After dancing straight, there was no, when I was 13, there was no such thing as, you know, Monster or this stuff. It was grape sugar. So I danced straight 37 hours and some 17 minutes or something like that. I was 13 years old. I won. I won before those 2 classes that was above me. I was in 7th grade. I won. It was only me and one boy left. He was in the 9th grade. And I was so tired of being the ugliest, the most loser in blah blah blah. But I knew that when I found out I have an uncle from Nigeria and he approved of my dancing. Me and him, we danced, and you know, we had this thing. And so he gave something to me, my uncle. And from there on, Uncle Charlie, wherever you are, thank you for that. I always owned the dance floor. And in this case, it was going to be who had the most stamina, not who is the most technical best in dancing, but who's got the most stamina. So I know when you guys are connecting to me and you are paying attention and you're connecting onto my vibe, I tell you, once upon a time I said that I want to have a place in Spain. I got Spain. And a lot of things also that I'm not even going to mention it because it's not going to, yeah. So when I say, because you are connected to me, as like a tribe, I know you're going to get it. I know you will make it. Because you are much more buffed than you think. You're much more. You're so much more than you think. Okay? And sometimes I have to remind myself. I was winning many dance concerts. But that's not the only thing I achieved. I also told you, I'm going to India. I'm going to prove to you this and this and this, and I did it. And I stood there on that stage. I said this 1,000 times before. It's not one person I know in my family or among my friends who could have done the same thing. I know about a few. I know about a few. but there's not a lot of people who could have done exactly what I did, or gone through exactly those things I had to go through. Okay? So, if you are connected to me, you're vibing not just with the channel, with being a pirate or Viking, but you're vibing with this spirit sitting here and giving you something that is beyond my persona or how people think about me. There is something inside this spirit that is extremely strong. Despite, if you have any idea how many times I've tried to shut up my own life, I can't. It's not possible. It's not possible. It's like this body is a machine. So I'm not going to blow that, but let's move on. It's getting like, you know, like 9th house. I want to look at your travel possibilities, Scorpio, and this is also about higher learning and education. And goodbye if the phone, because now we're up in more than 2 hours. And I honestly, we're going to finish this. If I don't get to finish, because I really want to look at your 10th house, 11th house, and your 12th house as well. So we are really going deep on this read, okay? And when you feel it's enough, after 30 minutes, put on a break and continue, because there is something here for you. I believe so strongly in this right now. Because why else would I do it? I could do so many other things, but no, spirit pushing me to do this. So yeah, call me superstitious, call me whatever you like. So you get the moon. You get the moon, and you have Pisces also here. With Aries, I'm tempted to pull it up because, yeah. Sagittarius in reversed. Okay, some of you could be a little bit stuck. So you have the moon. Some of you could have Aries moon. Some of you could have Pisces moon. But anyway, these are the energies that are right now in this read flowing through the energy of higher learning and traveling, okay? So, what we have here, this is actually the house I've been looking most forward to, because I'm in this, oh, I love to learn things. Today I've been listening all day about Sumerian secrets, the origin of the alphabet, what things really mean, and yeah, fantasizing also about my next journey. So I'm really curious about it. How's that for you guys? Why are you in reverse? That's not cool. That's not cool. This is King of Coin in reversed. And here we have the Hermit. Slowly sneaking out from its nest. But I don't find these reversals. Okay, there is something here coming out. Could be like a secret or something here. That was not exactly what I expected. Things are not going quite as planned regarding mastering a project. So you get the moon twice. There is something about traveling, about something that is very emotional. Maybe the last journey, you know, it's been quite difficult here. What was this in reverse? I don't know, let's the universe decide. I'll pull this one. Rolling better. Oh, okay. So you have the Emperor here. And I believe that some of you have someone in your life that are very dominant. And it's not a Scorpio thing to succumb, you know what I mean? But we can pretend that we do if it is a necessity for a while. But I know most of you want to be independent, and so you shall be, because you are with me. I cannot promise you that independency, but I mean, if I can do it, you can do it. Just remember one thing: don't use credit cards unless it's your own money on the credit card. No. Yeah. So traveling here, yeah, this individual here in reverse. What would it be like if Scorpio, I mean, if you guys took a leap of faith and took a journey somewhere, just left everyone and everything? That would be a dream. Oh, you would come out as a star, actually. Huh? There is someone who are keeping an eye on you, Scorpio. Maybe you've done something stupid before, like traveling. And that did not go too well. Oh, there's the Knight of Coins again. I believe this Knight of Coins is the one that loves you very much. And he's also the Emperor. It's too many signs. Someone who are very earthy, doesn't have to be an earth sign, but they have some strong earth placement. They won't let you go so easy. Maybe they slipped out of your grip before. Now they're making sure they're not going to let you go so easy. Maybe they are breadcrumbing you, I don't know, Scorpio. And there's Seven of Swords here. Maybe that is you. Because I believe you love them back. That's for those of you who are not flinging with that other guy, that boss. There's someone here that loves you and you love them. I mean, what do we have here? We have Two of Cups. None of you can deny that, can you? You're struggling here with your coins, two coins in reverse. So just for you, so you're taking it slow. I think you're taking it slow. Things have maybe been too fast, blah blah blah, super fast. So you're taking it slow. Okay. And maybe you owe it to this individual to be their bitch for some times. I don't know what you've been doing in the past that was unpleasant for both of you. Maybe, you know, we know Scorpios can be quite the self-saboteurs. And so now it's time to clean that table and make things right again. Maybe you owe that to them. It's a so I pick up that for some of you who are there's grief here. I think maybe you've been hurting someone, Scorpio, and you've been hurt as well. You've both been hurt. And this stings in your heart. So just taking your stuff again and then maybe you've been a little bit like the Knight of Wands yourself, Scorpio, restless. I don't know where you have your fire placements, but you know, Aries is popping up here. Sagittarius is popping up on the top here, and if you're nomadic like me, I can't sit still for a long time at a time. But I've been here now for a long time to make amends. But this grief is heavy. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know where you live, but this has nothing to do with your work. Like I said, I saw in the 4th house, you're living with someone. Maybe it's, you know, maybe you're just friends. Maybe you're friends with benefits. Maybe, I don't know. But whoever, there is a knight here of coins, and they love you, but they're taking things very slow, and maybe a little bit too slow, because whatever happened in the past, it's like you're going into shelter with this shame. It's time now to leave humanity and become a cat. Wow, yeah. Well, this is not a raven. It's an omen, apparently. But what we do know is at some point you need to let the raven out of the cage. So if you're like me, a little bird, then you can only stay inside that cage so long. The first card that popped up is 21, which equals a 3. This is a master card, by the way, 11. This is not a wave. This is intensity. So there's so much love here between you and someone, or their love for you, and you know that. So I believe that this hanged man that popped up, you're sacrificing yourself for someone who's been forgiving despite all things happening between the two of you, things you've done in the past or not. Remember, you might not be a tiger, but you are for sure your majesty. And I'm not sure I'm going to go that far. Not go that far. I don't know. Now it's 222. Maybe we will end it here, Scorpio, and we can continue with the career tomorrow. Career, and because I have also stuff to do. So yeah, I really hope you feel this is helpful. I hope I can do the career read for you tomorrow. Because I feel that's, I don't know, it's and now, yeah, the batteries. Goodbye. So I feel that if you do the career read tomorrow, and the battery is off anyway, and so we really pushed the level today. We did 22222. That's a splendid number. So there are a few more houses. This is the 10th house. And the 11th house, which is Aquarius. 10th house is about, you know, career, it's Capricorn energy. And the 12th house with Pisces energy would be your subconscious level. What's going on in 12th house? It's about empathy, healing, and psychic powers. So those will be the 3rd last houses I'm going to bring to you, Scorpio. So a lot of messages there, a lot of things to take in, even for myself. Luckily, I don't have a fling with a king of coins. Those of you. Remember, if you have a Scorpio placement, if you have any friends you feel you can share this with, please do, please do. Whoever I can help, whoever I can be at service for. I have invested a lot in these cards, so let's take as much use of them as we can, okay, people? My beloved tribe, I love you so much, and I hope this helps, and I wish you so much luck. Cross watchers, new people, welcome to the tribe, welcome to Norway. See you later.